Hey everybody, welcome to Bold Reflections. Today I have a story to share with you guys, and it's going to be a little bit of an angry Jasmine episode here. And that's because the story that we're going to talk about should make you angry too. Okay guys, so we have this teacher who is a 5th grade teacher. Her name is Deborah Rosenquist. And she started calling this 9-year-old child, who is a biological female and identifies as a biological female because they are a biological female, started calling them Leo and using male pronouns like he and him and, male pronouns at the beginning of the school year, 2021-2022 school year. The parents say they didn't even know this was happening. So think about that. They didn't even know this was happening to their child until the principal called in concern that the student was drawing a picture. It says here, had drawn a picture of a girl writing, "I want to kill myself and I feel sad a lot." People, this is a 9-year-old child. What in God's good green earth is happening here? This is ridiculous. This is spiritual destruction. And there is absolutely no place for woke ideology, but especially the trans agenda happening in schools. It really angers me, people. Like, this is not okay. You're pushing this ideology on children who cannot conceptualize this. It goes on to talk about that this teacher had already allegedly been reported for abuse. And people were complaining about it on Facebook, and the school district did nothing. This is why I have such a problem with public schools, because we are trusting public schools to do the right thing. And I just don't see any evidence that they are. You might have the individual teachers here and there that are good people, have moral courage, are not completely woke and insane. But then you have a system that operates on its own ideologies too. A lot of these school boards are very woke, very pro-trans the children. So you can't even trust it, really. And as this information is coming out, during a deeper dig into social media comments, the parents found out that Rosenquist did not follow the school curriculum. Again, why are we trusting these people? Why are we trusting the system to hire people? I mean, look at this lady. Look at this hair. Hold on, I know it's zoomed in a lot, but look at this hair. Does this look like somebody who has their head on straight? I don't think so. No, I'm sorry. But guys, this is insane. This person did not follow the school curriculum and taught her students about transgender people. I wonder what the curriculum, does it leave this out? Or is this she's just going on her own tangents here? And told the kids to try being gay or try going by the opposite gender. They even made their own LGBTQ book called "I Am Neither." So what? You're not male or female, or you're not even on the spectrum, like a non-binary person, for her 9 and 10-year-old students. For the 9 and 10-year-old students, and assigned a book called "When Aiden Becomes a Brother," according to the lawsuit. So the article goes on to talk about how the parents themselves are not really concerned with the fact that, the topic of the LGBTQ in the classroom, but are concerned that maybe these kids are a little bit too young for all that, especially because their daughter wanted to kill themselves because this person was pushing this destructive ideology, although that's my words. Destructive is my words. um, on young kids, which I feel like there's a bit of cognitive dissonance there. You don't have a problem with this LGBTQ rainbow stuff in general, but you can see how being pushed on children is bad because your daughter wants to commit suicide. I just don't get it. I don't get it. So the student was left out of text message groups with their friends where the other kids were like, so what's the deal on this girl? Like, is she a girl? Is she a boy? And that was really humiliating for the child, according to the suit. It caused a lot of humiliation and anxiety, which of course, like a child, gosh, they just don't have the capacity to handle that right now. And this whole entire ordeal is because the school district is hiring people who they themselves are sick in the head. They themselves have a spiritual darkness, and they want to then spread that spiritual darkness to our most vulnerable students who do not have the knowledge that an adult has, do not have the life experience that an adult has to see evil and be able to confront it. Plus, this is an authority figure. If you start disrespecting your teachers, now you're in trouble. So now you just got to sit there and listen to this and be influenced by it. It's just evil, guys. And like I said, like, this is not an anomaly. I talked about a couple of months ago when I had first started my channel, I talked about a story out of Florida where something similar happened. And the parents didn't know it was happening. The little girl tried to commit suicide in the school bathroom. I think maybe 9, maybe 10 or 11. Something like that. Very young. It's just evil, and I'm completely opposed to it. Even if you personally, as a parent, as a Christian parent, decide that it is best for your child to go to public school because of your circumstances, I am not at all saying that you're wrong and blah, blah, blah. None of that. None of that. What I will encourage you, though, is to get into the weeds of what's happening in the world right now. Because we have a lot of teachers that they aren't the best quality right now. Not all of them. I am not saying all of them, okay? Don't misunderstand me, please. But there are so many teachers who just are so open about their agenda and their ideology and have absolutely no problem pushing it on their students, especially the young students. This teacher that we're talking about today did not get fired, okay? As of right now, they're still teaching. They were removed from that classroom and put into a classroom of younger children, okay? So just stay aware, because and be very involved in your children's education situation. Know what's going on in their classroom. Know what books are being assigned. There's a lot of stories coming out about the perverted, disgusting books that are available at the library. It's insane, people. It's insane. So don't take this as, oh, you're a bad parent if you put your kids in public school. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just wanting to highlight and show a light on the darkness that is happening at public schools. All right, well, so that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for joining me on today's episode of Bold Reflections. And as always, God bless.